Hey guys, this is the next Monster Party challenge, and this one's going to be a little bit different than normal. It's going to involve a lot more grinding, that's for sure. As you can see, I have one different character out, but really, I have many. Yes, this challenge is going to be, well, if you clicked on the video, you already know what this is going to be. But this is going to be the Conks and the Pips party. I can only have 7s though, so we're taking out the Conqueror that we had in one of the other previous monster parties. That way, you don't have to worry about it. But anyway, yes, these guys, well, they're very annoying. Let me just put it that way. See, they all start with just like, they have 0 MP, but they have a bunch of skills. They usually start with like here we have the, what are you called again? A Conjurer has Kaboom, Kasap, Sizzle, Says, Bang, but 2 MP. That's it. So what I've been doing is grinding on monsters until I get magic seeds, which is why everyone else here has 50-ish, sometimes a slightly more MP. It's to help them actually use some of their skills. Just so you know, that's a lot of fucking work. Seriously, a lot of work, and I'm not going to lie, I'm using save states to help myself actually get some of these seeds of magic. Let me see, how many do I have stockpiled at the moment? I have 18. So, the trick for this, if you ever want to do this, by the way, either emulate or definitely just focus on one of the healers. In particular, I believe is it you? No. One of the healers is completely immune to death and paralyze, which you're going to need for the Lodge fight. And it's the only one of the Pips and the Conks that have it, too. I'm just literally looking this up real quick. Is it the Conquistador? Yes. Okay. So it's not Epiphany. It's the Conquistador that is immune to it. So I would recommend giving him probably the most MP. You get about up to 10-ish to 11 naturally throughout the story if you also use the TNT boards as well. But yeah, you're looking, again, if you're getting only like 10-ish or so, that's only going to be, if you max out every single one, 50 MP, and at minimum 30 MP. So really, it's not much. To combat that, I'm grinding right near Lofty Peaks. I think that's what it's called, or whatever this place is where you get the magic carpet and all that. But yeah, I'm grinding around here because one of the monsters drops the Seed of Magic. None of the ones here, though. Uh-oh. Yeah, Pip's gonna die. That's fine. I forgot to heal. That was my bad. Yeah, luckily Monk has that covered for the most part. This is my sort of main party for the time being. But, yeah, if you grind around here, there's a monster that... Here, try this again. Thank you. And we're also going to go ahead... This is what I meant to do before the recording. I'm going to go ahead and do some healing. But I'll hurry this up, because this is supposed to be just the intro part of the video. Actually, we don't even need everybody for this. What I do is I take Donk here, and I just kind of run around. And Donk, here we go, has the Metal King Sword, a Sacred Armor to help self-heal him, and a bunch of other equipment here too. Meteorite Bracer as well, but the big thing is the Zenithian Shield. You want the Zenithian Shield for the Hypernamon dudes. Oh, please don't crit. Well, that's gonna suck. We could mid-heal, but we gotta get rid of the hoodlums. That's the big thing. Okay. Once you get rid of the hoodlums, you're fine. The hypothermian, there we go. The hypothermian's the ones that drops the magic seeds, and that's where you want to always kill them last. And just having him out here helps a bit, because this way we don't have to worry about fizzling hypothermian, because it has a high resistance and all that. So honestly, you could just take your time, and this is what I do, because I'm going to show you. I'm cheating to get them. I save state, and then I... Let's see. Nope, I didn't get anything. So I go back. I use Zap, because sometimes you get something different. And then I just kind of prolong the fight until he randomly will drop it. I'm not going to wait till it drops it, because it could take a while. I've been watching a bunch of videos as I do this, because it can take a lot of time. And yeah, the way RNG works is each action has a different outcome, which is why you see me either attacking or zapping, because sometimes you can actually get it. Now, I'm going to try this like just a couple more times. Oh, yeah, sometimes you can get random recruits too. But depending what you're doing, will sometimes get you something. So, yeah, I'm not going to show it off, though. This is the last one I'm doing. But yeah, that's basically what I do until I get the Seeds of Magic. Now, you could do this fairly, and you probably get less, but it is a way to get things to work. And you're going to need to grind anyway, so you may as well grind against these guys. I'm just showing you the way you could do it, at least. So, there is that. Oh, I forgot to do the thing. Oops. I meant to do this. Don't worry about it, though. Yeah, I'm just going to let him die this time. In any case, though, yeah, I'm just showing you guys the way I did this. Also, to get these guys, I just played through the game normally, and I brought in a bunch of monsters that max out early, like the Rotten Apple, a Grudgiger, it's a bird thing that you get in the beginning, and a Fungool, the mushroom dude, that you also get in the beginning. They're really good throughout, up until the last generation. I recommend using those to get you to Generation 3 whenever you're doing Generation 3 challenges, because you can only get Conks and Pips in Generation 3, so we're skipping all the Gen 2 bosses that we usually do. It's going to be like son and daughter again. So anyway, this is one spot you could train. You could also train in the Neverglade, because one of the monsters there also drops it. It's weird dudes that explode. I think they're also in the Dragon Staff Tower as well. I wrote down a list of what enemies drop these. A Quadrahead, that's it. They're in Neverglade and Talon Tower, that's right. So, either kill Hypothermins or Quadraheads last if you want to get MP Seeds. And there's also another one that drops MP Seeds, but they have a higher, even rarer chance to drop. Mental Pictures, they're in like the beginning of the game. They're around Wheelbrook in the first generation, as well as in Fairy Lay. But it's 1 in 128 for them to drop them, compared to the 1 in 64 that the Hypothermin and Quadraheads drop. Those are the only ones I found that actually drop MP Seeds reliably. There are some bosses that do drop MP Seeds, but I don't think they're 100%, to be honest. So, anyway, that's this whole giant spiel about how to do this party anyway. This is mostly a way to incorporate all of them. I have every single Pip here because they are fragile, and I'm not planning to go too high on their MP here. I'm probably going to focus the rest of my seeds on Monk and maybe Wizpip, because the Wizpip will learn Kafrizzle eventually. The one that doesn't matter much and is mostly just a seat filler / prey here is Zonk. Zonk learns nothing that interesting. He has Kaboom, but so does CD. CD gets but CD doesn't get Kasizzle, and that's basically the only different thing that they have, really. It's just, I think Zonk might get the crack spells as well, but I don't find them useful. So he might be the item master. We'll see. In any case, I'm going to grind everyone up to level 20. We're almost there, Epiphany. Yeah. Once everyone's at level 20, that's when I'm going to go ahead and start doing the regular boss battle, whatever stuff. So they won't be level 20 for those necessarily. I'm just meaning, like, I'll actually start grabbing all my going through the story stuff to set up for everything. We're probably going to do Talon Tower first, because I don't know how we're going to do just 3 Pips against Bjorn. So, not yet anyway. But anyway, yeah, I'll meet you at probably Slon the Rook, unless something else interesting pops up. And sorry for the super long intro. Yeah, I'll meet you there. Okay, guys, we're here at Slon the Rook for our Pips and Conks first battle. For this fight, I decided to go with the two hero-esque characters, Squeak and Donk, also known as the Pip Fighter and Conquistador. I did a lot of grinding over near the enemies that drop MP seeds, mostly because I wanted to get as many as I could, but I also needed to get our HP up a little bit more. I tried coming in here at first, and oh yeah, I'm losing track of my things, but I tried coming in here earlier with my Whiz Pip and Conquistador. At the time, Conquistador was okay HP, but could have been better, and Whiz Pip had barely 100 HP. It was not working, so I decided, alright, we gotta level them up a little bit more. So that's what I did. I got them all up closer to level 30, and some at 30. Definitely going to be helpful at least. So anyway, I've been showing you guys their stats. For the most part, our hero type characters are going to be doing the damage. You don't really need both heroes because, I'll be honest, Conquistador here, he only has mid heal. You don't really need him. Eventually, you're going to, at level 30, Squeak's going to get the full heal spell, which is better than, mid heal, but still, it's good to have extra healers, and that's kind of what I went with. If you want to, you could replace them with the, what was it? It's not called Pip Fighter, it's like the other Pip attacker. The ones that basically like the Conqueror version of a Pip, though. The one that doesn't learn spells. That one actually could work. But I chose Whiz Pip because he has some good spells, mostly Sap. Not for this fight, but later on. These are like probably my main 4 I would choose for a lot of these things. And then lose one of the heroes when you have to only have 3 of them. I chose this one because he has Kabuff, which we're going to want for this. Also because the one that learns Insulate doesn't learn it for a bit. And he already has at least Zing and full heal, so this kind of works out, though, the way it does. Anyway, item setup. We're going to be doing the usual cheesing strategy against Slann because we may as well. Otherwise, I could just use Monk's just keep using Kabuff over and over until he can't even hurt us. That's the other option you could do. Everyone's got at least 1 Yiggleaf. I have the Meteorite Arm Bracer on Monk, our, healer, mostly to let him Terra Crow spam, and CD, our mage, is going to be using Staff of Salvation when needed to heal, but otherwise we'll be using items to attack, or use what little MP they have to just spam kaboom. So, but anyway, that's Slann, and let's just go ahead. That's the Slann setup. Let's just go ahead and jump on in. He is not difficult at all. Alright, so it's just going to be attack. Yeah, I'm just double checking our items. Attack. Don't even need to bother with Kabuff though. We're just going to Terra Crow. And Sap does not work on him. So honestly, you'd either want to spam his spells, which we're going to do a Kaboom on. Unsurprised. That's unfortunate. That's not a big deal though. CD only could do a couple Kabooms and then he's stuck anyway. Eventually he'll learn Kafrizzle and he'll be able to do a lot more. But in any case, we're going to Terra Crow and you are going to Staff of Salvation Monk. And that's basically going to be the fight. That literally is what we're going to do. Go ahead and Kaboom. It'd be better if CD had Frizzle, but he doesn't learn that yet. And I didn't want to level up everybody anymore because it was getting a little dicey. I felt like we were about to over-level, and I was a little worried about that. Alright, and that's it for that. Let's Terra Crow, and I think we want to go with... I have a bunch of elements here. Bang, Fire, and Lightning. We're going to go with Fire. Yeah, 39 damage. Okay, not bad. Squeak's on the Miracle Sword. I didn't want to double up on all the casino tokens that you'd have to get for this. So I decided to go with just 1 Gringham Whip and 1 Metal King Sword. Otherwise... Ooh, damn. Otherwise, I would be Metal King Swording both of them. I will, however, be getting them both Blizzard Staves much later. Because they both can equip them, and as I proved with my last monster party, it helps to have the ice staves, ice swords, excuse me, with your monster buddies here. I'm gonna go with Monk. Monk's a little more valuable. But yeah, you can replace Dunk instead of having Squeak if you want that for your main party, because the only thing is Dunk and Squeak are also the fastest, regularly anyway, without using a Meteorite Arm Bracer. And that's why I chose them over the other fighter type. Anyway, yeah, we'll keep Terror Crowing. You can't use anything other than Frizz and Sap, which... Frizz and Crack, which we don't really need to do. I did get MP for everybody, though, so including the ones in our reserves, they do all have MP, including that one mage I told you that is not necessary. He still is very not necessary, but you can still use him for now. I'm going to go over the item and equipment usage I'm doing later when I go to fight Lodja, because it'll make more sense to do so then. But yeah. Oh, I forgot. I just attacked by accident. CD can't attack really very well. Oh, but that's it. Yeah, Slann is mostly a joke. Oh, Monk leveled to 30 and learns to bounce. Bounce could be pretty helpful, but I probably won't be using it. Yeah, I probably won't be using it for Lodja, because then Lodja just breath attacks more and you don't want that. Anyway, that was Slann. I will see you at Lodja and discuss strategy there. Okay, here we are for Bishop Lodja. Still got the same crew here, and here's our general setup. We did level up a little bit, so now Squeak has full heal, which we'll be putting to use. Conquistador still has his same stuff here going on. I think he learned Holy Protection last. You already still have Bounce, and you're still yet to do anything here. Item-wise, Squeak's going with the Miracle Sword. As usual, Dragon Shield and Flame Armor will help them deal with some of the... Well, the Dragon Shield will help with some of the fire stuff. The Flame Armor only helps with ice, unfortunately. Well, fortunately and unfortunately. I didn't pick up another armor for him, and I don't have enough mini-medals to get another Sacred Armor for him, so that's what we're going to be dealing with for now. He's got one Yigleaf and Elfin Elixir as the usual precautions are. Dunk here is going to have the Sacred Armor, Metal King, and Dragon Shield for the breath resistance, and a couple leaves and Elfin Elixir. Monk here, our main healer, he already had the Dark Shield before, but the Dark Shield's going to help with getting some MP back. I'm going to be setting that up immediately to help with mana. If he gets... It's only... For this fight, it's only for if he gets Frizzled. That's the only MP he'll be getting back, but it's something at least. Give him a little bit of MP back anyway. He's got the Yigleaf and Elfin Elixir as usual. An extra Pack-a-Punch just in case. Eventually, I think it's Squeak that learns Oomph, but we're not going to have that for a bit. I have the Zenithian Sword in case he uses Bounce, but I don't think Lodja uses Bounce in this one after all. At least all my test runs, he never used Bounce. But just in case he had it, I put it on him. And Yigdu for, oh, holy shit, we're getting beaten the crap out of. Because we don't have a multi-healing ability right now, except on the other cleric character, but the other cleric character only has Omni Heal and only could use it literally once. So it's useful, but only once you can use it, so it's a little bit detrimental there. And last we have CD, who's mostly going to be playing support. CD's got the Staff of Salvation as usual to help heal Lightning Staff when they run out of MP and actually get to attack, which is very unlikely. Yigleaves and Elfin Elixirs and 2 Pack-a-Punches so that they can go full support. They'll also be our Sap user as well. Anyway, that's all the setup for Lodja. Let's dive in. All my test runs have been working, but it's possible that someone might die this time, because it's always possible. if he decides to Kafrizzle someone twice, they're almost guaranteed to be dead. Almost. Anyway, for this, Squeak's actually going to Kazap. Because it does more damage than what Dunk or Squeak can do in a single turn. Dunk here, Zap is not really worth it compared to his attack, so he's going to attack. We're going to set Monk up with the Dark Shield immediately, and then we're going to be Kabuffing or healing. And CD is going to be sapping. The good thing about Sap versus Kasap, anyway, is that you only have to use it once. You don't have to use it more than once, I believe. Yep, 260, all the way down. Alright, so yeah, you're going to keep Kazapping. You attack. You are doing okay. You can Kabuff. I'm going to have you go ahead and heal yourself. A double Kafrizzle will still kill, mind you. Like... Oh, I was going to say like that, but no, it didn't happen. Okay, good. Alright, you guys are going to attack, and we're going to have you go ahead and... Yeah, you may as well full heal. If it's over 100 HP missing, you're better off just full healing. Because mid-heal can only sometimes do 100 HP. Now, for CD... I think I'm going to have him heal himself, because it's a little bit... He's still in the danger zone. I haven't set up the oomphs yet. Oh, right. You're supposed to be Kazapping, man. You can attack. You're going to full heal. And you go ahead and Pack-a-Punch Squeak so he can heal himself easier. Actually, I probably should have done Dunk because Dunk's still attacking normally. Okay, you guys are good. Well, Squeak's out of just has 1 MP less than for a Kazap, so don't bother. He can full heal twice if need be, though, so he's good backing up right now. And you're going to keep attacking. You go ahead and full heal yourself. And you're going to Pack-a-Punch Dunk. Oh, bounce went up this time. Alright, you guys are going to just attack. You go ahead and Zenithian Sword, and which means it'll be down for Kaboom unless he reapplies it right away. We'll find... Doubt. It's the hard way, apparently. Well, CD's probably going to die. Well, no, he probably won't die, but he's going to get hurt. Here, I'm going to full heal you, and why don't you just don't anymore. Go ahead and Lightning Staff. All my test runs, he never did that. Ooh, you got your MP, though. Yeah. Things like that happen. Oh, yeah, you go ahead and Kabuff, then, and you can heal. CD's not always faster than Lajet, as we saw. Ooh, nice. MP's good. But sometimes he is. I didn't use any of my seeds yet, either. Healer's more important. But yeah, Monk's gonna keep doing the Kabuffs out here. Okay. His bounce is down, that's good. Oh, Sap's down. I just realized that. My bad. Don't bother full healing yourself, you can't do it. Let's see. Yeah, you got a full heal. Sap is down. That's the problem with taking down Bounce. I forgot about that. I don't always have Sap. And in my test runs, he never used Bounce. I don't know if Bounce is up right now or not, but we're just going to go ahead and attack. I'm going to have you do this anyway, and then that way Sap should be guaranteed. Please don't kill Monk. Thank you. That was very nice of you. There we go. And now let's all agree never to use that again. You know what? I'm going to use the Yigdu because we only have one anyway. It's not like Dragon Quest IV where you can get more than one but only could re-get one. So I'll re-get it after the battle. And now that that's done, you go ahead and just use the Lightning Staff because I don't trust a Bounce spell just not coming up again. Alright, now we can get the real damage going again. That was a dumb move on my part there. You can go ahead and Kabuff instead, and use Staff of Salvation yourself. Yeah, you have the lowest HP. CD's probably a little bit of a risk. You don't absolutely need him, But Sap is very useful, and I really love that, so when you can get it off anyway. If I didn't need Sap or I actually don't need Sap, but if Sap was not usable here, then I would say you're better off just bringing in the 0 MP one, who I can't remember the name of. Here, do another Kabuff, and you go ahead and heal Dunk, because Dunk should be okay. We should almost... Yeah, there we go. I figured we almost had him. But, yeah, that's it for them. They really need the HP, though, because if Lodger really felt like he could just double Kafrizzle somebody, and they'd be dead. 100%. Let me see. Actually, Squeak and Dunk might survive. Monk, I don't think, has any MP magic resistance, so he'd probably go down. CD would definitely go down. But anyway, I guess I'll see you at the Bjorn fight. I'm not sure how that's going to go yet, but I'll see you there. Okay, guys, we're here just before Bjorn. And the team I got with me today is... I replaced Donk the Conk... Donk the Conk, wow. Donk the Conquistador, whatever. The Hero Conk. I gave the Pip Conk his gear. So he has the Metal King Sword, Sacred Armor instead. We're going to be swapping equipment as needed. So I brought him in because he has good attack, good agility, and good defenses, and all that. But the main reason over Donk you want Squeak is because he has full heal now. Full heal is much more important, and there are going to be times where he'll need to heal. Mostly he's going to be attacking, but Monk needs some help with the healing, and CD's already going to be using the Staff of Salvation, so we got the Pit Fighter here instead, and yeah, as usual, Monk, our Conquistador, is going to stay with us, as well as CD. You don't really... Here's the thing, you actually don't really need CD. CD's mainly just going to be using items for the most part. Just healing and packs of punches, but I don't know, I just feel better having CD with me. I don't know how to explain it. I just find it better to have CD for helping out with Elfin Elixirs, packs of punches, and the Staff of Salvation. I probably could get away with a different character, and maybe I'll test out and see what's better after this recording. I literally just thought of this. But this run worked out well with these guys. Anyway, item setup. Yeah, my hero has a bunch of junket on him. Squeak's just got one Pax a Punch, Elfin Elixirs, and Yiggly's for just in case. Monk here has their usual best armor and gear here with... Don't worry about the Elfin Charm. I don't think it helps with the Kabuff. I just got this from one of the TNT boards, so... I had it last time, too, before. I just forgot to mention it. Zenithian Shield I'll be using sometimes, because even though Monk starts with the bounce spell, I'd rather him save MP, because he needs it. We want to make sure we could keep bouncing Kasap away from us. Monk's going to be busy. The Zenithian Sword will be used at times. Yigdu for really bad moments. But Elfin Elixirs and Yiggly as well. CD's got, like I said, Staff of Salvation, and has 2 packs of punches, and has majority of the Elfin Elixirs and leads. So why don't we go ahead? I will meet you at the fight, because it takes a while to get to Lodja. So, see you there in just a sec. Alright, here we go. So, to start, we're going to have Monsters use the Fairy Horn, because I wanted to give him a new key item to spam. Let's see. For Squeak. Squeak should go ahead and just attack. Monk, you're going to start off with Kabuff to help us off. And I forgot to focus on healing off of CD. The good news is CD, CD's pretty damn smart. We don't have to worry too much, but that's okay. That was one of the bigger reasons to have CD also, is just because Sap is useful. Like, you don't need Sap though. That's one thing. But anyway, yeah. He's going to keep attacking, you're going to keep Kabuffing, and you're going to Pax a Punch Squeak. Alright, he's one stage up, which means he's neutral. I'm going to have you go ahead and bounce yourself, and you're going to go ahead and sap. Because right now it's just neutral anyway, so... Okay, that's fine. That's a little bad, but okay, you're going to keep attacking. You need to full heal yourself. And... he's at neutral. He's at lower defense. We're okay. CD I want to be a little more careful with. With defenses, anyway. I mean, with health. Anyway, you go back to kabuffing. Only Monk's gonna want to use bounce because otherwise they won't. Others won't get buffed at all. All right. Yeah, we can keep attacking. You can survive if Staff of Salvation's slow. Sometimes CD's slower than Bjorn. For the most part, everyone's faster than Bjorn, but every now and then he gets a good roll. Alright, we're okay. Keep kabuffing, and you go ahead and Salvation yourself. This is easier than using Fairy Foils, because kabuff uses less turns overall. Go ahead and just keep Squeak going. Oh, bounces down. Okay, we're alright. Yeah, you go ahead and full heal CD, and then you're gonna have to heal Monk. Actually, no, yeah. Yeah, I had to think about it. No matter what, Monk needed to go. Alright, neutral defense, that's fine. Throw another kabuff down, and you need to sap again. Sap is so much better than Kasap. But you could just use bounce to get sapped down, and you don't need actual sap. That's why CD's not necessarily useful. As useful as it could be. I mean... you don't need to use anymore, but you do need to use bounce. I'm gonna say... Salvation Monk just in case. I think Monk's gonna be fine no matter what. Alright, yeah, you can kabuff. Yeah, because Monk doesn't have defense drops. It kind of works out okay. As you can see, Squeak's the main damage dealer. CD could help out sometimes, but he's going to be too busy. You know, it's kind of funny. You don't... Yeah, you know what? Kabuff it again anyway. I was debating on maybe using mid-heal or something. Try to get CD and Squeak up to par. Alright, that's neutral, and okay, that's too much. Alright, use Zenithian Sword, and you'll follow up with Sap. Because his defense went up too high. And now it's down all the way again. Alright, you kabuff, and you go ahead and heal Monk. Monk doesn't actually need it. I probably could get away with more, but eh. You know what? Frizzle. Help out with some damage. Frizzle's very useful because it doesn't cost much. It doesn't really cost mana. Yeah, right now we have really good defenses anyway, so we can get away with this. Okay, and now it's neutral. Alright. You're going to have to full heal CD, and you're going to sap. Oh, did he double up on buffs? Yeah, I think he did. In that case, Zenithian Sword combo here with sap. Okay. Yeah, the breath is probably the worst, and no one has learned Insulate just yet. I'm gonna say, let's see. This is a time well, no, you can go ahead and attack anyway. I could have Monk full heal instead, but we're gonna have, Squeak full heal instead, but we're gonna have Monk do a full heal, and everyone else is gonna just survive, because we need an Elfin Elixir here. Yep, that's fine. Now you can go ahead and full heal, and everyone should be able to survive, so Frizzle. Okay, Squeak will live. That said, I'm going to do it this way. We need to actually start... You know what? No, I don't. You go ahead and attack. We're going to Yigdu. I got another one, so why not? And throw it at Frizzle. I'm glad I threw it at Frizzle now. Alright, use that neutral defense. I don't know if you've Zenithian'd in a while, so why don't you do that? And you go ahead and sap. Okay. That's not too bad, and that's not too bad either. Okay, good. We're okay. I'm going to Kabuff, and why don't you spot heal for us? Yourself? Yeah. Go with Squeak. Squeak would probably be okay anyway. Alright, neutral defense again. Kabuff one more time. I don't think we have... I don't know if they have any more defense levels to go up. They do. Okay. Because they're the ones getting Kasapped, and there goes down again. Right. That hurts a little bit. His defense is all the way down now, I believe. Oh, no. You gotta go back to Kabuffing, and you're gonna spot heal again. Staff of Salvation is so good for conserving MP, and we did it. Okay. But yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's a good combo, I believe. Like, one hero, one cleric, one wizard, basically. And, like you saw, CD was mostly support, but he could also help a little bit with damage. It'd be nice if I could have the full wagon here, because then I'd be switching people around a bit. But that's okay. That's part of the challenge. Anyway, what I think I might do is... I'm going to see if any other parties are better. And if so, I will show you another recording. If not, I'll meet you at Queen Furs. See you either way. Okay guys, we're here at Queen Fairs. I've decided to bring Dunk Monk and CD once again. They are probably like the best people to bring. You could replace Dunk with Squeak here though, because Squeak does have better spells still. Still has the full heal, Zap, and buff. Those are all very useful. However, I just went with Dunk because, honestly, I just had him in front and I was like too lazy to switch him around. I brought Monk because they have full heal and Kabuff, the Kabuff is the biggest part that I really want. Definitely makes it easier than using fairy foils like I used to with other runs. And CD's here mostly for the offensive magic that they have, and also being decently fast enough, I guess, because 83 speed versus the 89 that Dunk has. The hero characters are definitely better in terms of all the monks and pips here. Conks and pips. Mostly because of their speed and well-rounded stats and great strength. Though, don't sit on the battle Pip here, because Pip has very good strength. He just is really slow. I think they're all male, by the way, too. I'm not positive. It didn't give me any genders. Sometimes it gives you genders when you're when they're like given a status or something, or getting healed or something like that. In any case, though, yeah, I chose these three. And as for what our plan is, well, Dunk's gonna be attacking mostly with backup healing if need be, or reviving an MP. We should not need MP at all, though, luckily. Monk here is got the same equipment as usual here, and we'll basically just be healing and supporting with buffs. It has the usual backup items here, and ZD also has the usual backup stuff with an extra Pax-a-Punch to help out Dunk. So, no worries there. Monk's going to be using the Dark Shield for sure, though, because we're going to get a lot of MP back pretty easy. Anyway, that's all it for setup. Why don't we go ahead and fast forward through this. 2 no's and 2 yeses. Okay. And as usual, the hero's down to 1 HP, so he'll die in a moment. Why don't you blow the fairy horn before you die? Alright, as for Dunk here, Dunk's just going to attack. You are going to Kabuff. CD, you're going to Sap. Sap is extremely useful. And by the way, I did... Yes, killed him. I did try fighting Bjorn with different parties. None of them really... Everything else kind of worked out to be too difficult. It like more complicated than I'd rather deal with. If you bring in someone that's not gonna help heal as much or is less useful than CD, like it just feels like you're wasting spots because CD with Sap was just so useful. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and now use that Pax-a-Punch on Dunk. Okay, we're actually very good. You can keep buffing, and now CD's going to help out with the Frizzles. I'm debating on what I'm going to put my seeds towards for everyone else now. It feels like Monk is the right decision. We could actually just keep buffing still. Monk seems like the best, safest decision for MP, but CD would be pretty useful to just have 100 MP with... Actually, I think you're going to need to heal. Oh, did you... You never did Dark Shield. Ah, that's my bad. Dunk's okay. But it's between CD and maybe Monk or its Pip counterpart. Yeah, you're going to go ahead and full heal now. Because we're going to need healing for sure. But having a good mage has been pretty rare, to be honest. I think, yeah, you can start just full healing now. Luckily, everyone has pretty good equipment resistances, but yeah, that 12 MP is sexy as hell. And yeah, so I've been debating. Anytime I do have to grind, though, I do only try to get the NPC drops. You know what? I'm gonna actually have you attack. Yeah, there's no reason not to. The NPCs right now are kind of at a premium. Though, in later fights, we're going to be able to wagon switch, so you might not really need to worry about it. Right now, I'm just seeing where the line is before I really need to get more NPCs. I feel like the 50 MP for everybody is just enough. It's just tougher for these moments where you can only bring so many people with you. At least at the King fight, we're gonna have everybody if we need to. Let's see. Yeah, go ahead and full heal yourself. I think CD's gonna be okay. CD does have the Staff of Salvation just in case, but for the most part, because once again Queen Furs only attacks once per round, we got this. All right, just before CD ran out of MP. And we get a level up, too. It's for Zonk, though. And Zonk's, well, his name is kind of implies what he is. He's a Zonk out of everybody. CD has all the spells that he has that are useful. But alright, that was it for Queen Fairs. Next time I'll be seeing you at King Corral. See you there. Okay guys, we're here at King Corral, or King Coral, King Karoo, all the different interpretations. This is the party I'll be starting with, but as soon as we enter the fight, we are going to change. I just decided to go with the threw in the Battle Pip alongside of our Conquistador, and Wiz Pip. These are probably like my preferred characters overall, but everyone does have a use, and in this fight, just about everyone's going to get used except one. But in any case, yeah, we're going to be using just about everybody. We're going to be switching in right to Squeak, our pit fighter, because Squeak's going to be using Kazap in the beginning to get a lot of extra damage out. While he can, anyway. And then once he's out of MP, we'll be switching back in generally this party. But we'll be switching around. We'll also throw in Zonk to help out with throwing some kabooms out before his MP gives out. That's basically his only use for this. Once again, definitely the Pip that you could, or Conk that you can kind of just leave and not look back to. As for items, everyone has their Yigleaves and Elfin Elixirs. I do have a Pax of Punch, but it's generally not worth using because he does have Disruptive Wave. If you want to force Disruptive Wave, well, that's why one of us has the Dragon Staff. Monk's going to be using the Dark Shield to keep his MP up. Honestly, with this fight, it helps a lot, so much that Monk never will need an Elfin Elixir unless you get extraordinarily unlucky, which you shouldn't because this fight is partially scripted. He will be using the Zenithian Sword anytime bounce goes up so that CD can continue to frizzle down on him. And speaking of, CD will be helping with some healing, but Donk will be helping heal a little bit too with his mid heals. He also, yeah, CD does have the Dragon Staff. The Dragon Staff's for either forcing a disruptive wave, but mostly it's for when CD runs out of MP. It gives him a steady source of damage. Anyway, we also have our buddy Tootle here. Tootle just has the general safety items, but Tootle will be used if everyone's hurt and we really need a heal. He does have Omni Heal, so that he just has to last a turn and he can basically heal the whole party, including the ones in the wagon. You may as well take it, you know? Let's see, with Zonk here, I do have like the Ionosphere in case you, and a couple other item use things to let him use stuff when he runs out of MP, but it's most likely not going to happen. And yeah, the usual Miracle Sword setup. I did throw a Prayer Ring because one thing you could do with Squeak, instead of just kazapping everything, you could also have him throw an Absorb Magic down on CD, so CD will never run out of MP and could just continuously frizzle. But then you run out of Kazap, so it really depends what you're feeling for this fight, because I feel like the Kazaps might be more worth it, even though, and you don't really run out of too much, you don't run out of MP too fast with CD, so you may as well just not bother. Anyway, why don't we get the fight started? Let me just go ahead and fast forward. Alright, but that wagon is a lot of help, though. I don't think you actually need the whole wagon, but it definitely makes the fight easier to deal with. Okay, so first things first, we're going to change out Donk for Squeak, like I mentioned. And let's see, Pip's just going to be fighting. He's going to go ahead and Kazap. And you are going to start off with a Dark Shield to get Absorb Magic up. And I forgot to take off the Tactics, but that's okay. CD frizzled anyway, so we're good. There's the Bounce Bell. Alright, first things first. Why don't we have the whole party follow orders? Thank you. Okay, I also have to remember to do that for Zonk in the back too. So anyway, yeah. After he bounces, he usually will defend. So don't bother using any spells. Just go ahead and Zenithian Sword. And yeah, you don't have any reason to use any... Oh wait, actually, this is not a bad time to use Magic Water on Squeak. Maybe we can get that Absorb Magic, because Squeak has just enough MP to only use Gazap a bunch. We'll see how this goes. Okay, yeah, so whenever he uses Bounce, he'll either defend or he'll crit attack. That's generally the rule. After the crit attack, it could be a Kaboom or Breath attack. As long as everyone's above 120 HP, you're fine. So why don't you go ahead and Kazap. You go ahead and do the healing instead, and you're going to frizzle. But yeah, that's really good damage. Alright, Kaboom. Kaboom still could be followed with the Breath attack, if I remember right. But everyone's above 120, so we're pretty good. I'll just have you... You can get away with a mid-heal on CD. And, yep, you can frizzle. You just frizzle, yep. There's the Cold Breath. But after that, he doesn't usually do too many, anything too dangerous, so we could just go ahead and have you Kazap. You're gonna full heal yourself, and you're going to Salvation yourself. Yeah, that's the deadly thing that can happen, but it's okay. You can't Kazap anymore, so I'm gonna have you throw an Absorb Magic on CD. You go ahead and full heal Squeak, and nope, not Salvation. You go ahead and revive Pip. Glad you were slow, actually. Alright, the absorb magic is up, so we can now change out you for Zonk. They just used Kaboom, so they're probably going to follow up with a breath attack, but we'll see. Go ahead and Kaboom. You go ahead and full heal. Everyone else is fine. Go ahead and Frizzle. Yep, breath attack. Okay. They might go ahead and crit on us here, so this is where we're going to go. We're actually going to save Zonk by switching him out and throwing in Donk instead. And you two go ahead and attack. You can use the wagon to basically hide people that need to be ready to get ready to and get healed. Yep, critical hit. We're okay. Now that that's done, we can change you back to Zonk. You go ahead and attack. You're going to Kaboom. You're going to full heal Zonk. And you're going to Frizzle because Pip is okay. But yeah, magic does best damage, honestly, against him. This is another tight thing here. We can only heal 2, so I'm going to once again go ahead and take out Zonk and throw in Donk. You go ahead and attack. I'm going to have you do the mid-heal instead of CD. On CD, you go ahead and full heal Pip, and you're going to Frizzle. Yep. Right call. Alright. This is another case where we're still in dangerous territory for HP, so we're going to... Actually... No, we don't have to do that. We're going to go ahead and switch you out and put in Tootle instead. And we're going to attack. You're going to Omni heal. We have to hope Tootle's fast enough, though. That's one issue here. So I'm still going to have you go ahead and full heal yourself to keep you alive. And you're going to Frizzle. And okay, we're okay. Everyone in the wagon's going to be fully healed now, too. Perfect. That's Tootle's only Omni heal that they could do. We're going to go ahead and send in Zonk again. Go ahead and Kaboom. Let's see. You actually don't have to do anything right now. So why don't you defend so any incoming damage won't be too bad. Alright, and that's it for Zonk. Okay. We go ahead and change out Zonk for Donk, and that's going to be basically the rest of the fight. This party is going to take over. So we're going to do it. Have you guys attack. You go ahead and full heal CD, and CD can just Frizzle, because everyone's in pretty good health. Oh, CD's going to get a face full of spell. That's okay. Alright. He's most likely going to defend now, or just crit attack. So we're going to go ahead instead... have you mid-heal Pip. You go ahead and disable that, and you're going to just salvation yourself. Yeah, it's not worth casting a spell there. Having him partially scripted does help. Okay, you can just go ahead and attack, and... yeah, you go ahead and defend instead. Just for any incoming damage, like this. Yeah, Donk is perfect for this fight too because he has the Sacred Armor. I may go ahead and get a second Sacred Armor for our other hero character, but I don't know if I want to do that yet. You go ahead and full heal CD. CD can go ahead and Frizzle. Alright, there's the deep breath attack. Donk's okay, and we're okay now. Everyone's going to have to heal, though, so we're going to have you mid-heal CD, you full heal yourself, and CD's going to attempt to heal Pip, but Pip may fall again. Oh, wow, we got lucky there. He could have went for any of the two weak ones there. But alright, nice. Yeah, Dom could be, like, is basically your tank with a little bit of extra attack sometimes. So you go ahead and attack. I'm going to have you full heal. Who can get the most out of it right now? Probably Pip. Yeah, Pip can get the most out of the full heal right now. So we'll go ahead and do that, and you're going to Frizzle. In case it's a breath attack. Kaboom, okay. Donk's going to have to help out. Oh, no, wait. He might be fine. He might die. I think it's better that he attempts to heal himself, though. Yeah, you're going to have to heal. Everyone's going to have to play heal themselves here, except for Pip. Ah, bounce. Okay. Most likely going to defend next. You guys can attack. You go ahead and Zenithian, and you are going to heal yourself because you have the least HP. That's fine. Ooh, nice crit back. He's like, oh yeah? But yeah, it was either defend or crit attack, so we're okay. I'm going to have you just go ahead and... You're 100 behind. Yeah, you have the most left behind. So you can Frizzle now, and we're going to just do it this way. You know, I could actually Kaboom with CD, maybe. I just forgot about that. I forgot he has that. Yeah, you're going to go ahead and... No, you're not. You're going to attack. You're going to full heal. I keep forgetting you have Kaboom. And since we're not running out of MP, it's not bad for him to be doing. Yep, Cold Breath. Oh, unlucky roll. It was an unlucky high roll there. Normally it only does around 120s. This time it did 130s. It happens. Not a big deal. You're going to go ahead and heal yourself. And yeah, we're going to have to take a round to just heal ourselves. Which means, actually, let me change you out for... Actually, yeah, we'll have Zonk come in. Yeah, go ahead and self-heal. And Zonk's going to go ahead and use Boom. Oh, wow, you decided to defend there. It's not, normally he doesn't do that right there, but that's okay. Okay, let's go ahead and change you back out. You're going to attack. You are going to be the reviver here. So that way you can full heal Pip. A little unfortunate on CD though. That means he's gonna have to go back to using Frizzle now because he doesn't have Absorb Magic up, and it's not really worth throwing another one down, I don't think. Yeah, we're basically almost done. Why don't you go ahead and full heal you? You just go ahead and Frizzle. We're almost done. This fight's taking longer than normal though, that's for sure. You go ahead and Zenithian, and you're gonna Salvation Pip. Okay, he's crit attacking. Because he didn't defend. That kind of works. Why don't you go ahead and full heal him up again. There comes Kaboom. The shame Monk doesn't have multi-heal, or even Omni-heal. But they balanced it out pretty well. His counterpart has the multi-heal and will eventually get Insulate, but it's only like every 10 levels that they actually gain things. Oh, actually, you know what? You're in that threshold. Why don't you heal? Yeah. I chose correctly, it looks like there. Alright. He's going to crit attack, which is going to be 105, so why don't you heal Pip? You full heal... I mean, CD. He's healing CD. My bad. I want to make sure I had that right here. You're healing CD. You full heal Pip. And you are going to Salvation Monk. Yeah, nice recovery phase here. Okay, you two can attack. You're going to keep full healing. And you're going to Frizzle. There it is. Yeah, we were getting very close there. But finally. Anyway, that is it for King Corral. Definitely took longer than I thought it would, but that's okay. I think, yeah, next I'll see you is in Nadiria. I may have different levels because I might do a little bit of minor grinding again. I'm not sure. We'll see. In any case, see you there. Alright guys, we're here right at Lodja. wanted to do the setup video here since, you know, I have to do a little intermediary fight before I can get to Lodgia himself. In any case, I had started trying to get everyone to level 40 just to get their special spells. In particular, I forget who, it's either Monk or Toodles. Is it Toodle? Oh, Toodle, excuse me. That learns Insulate. I think it's Monk that does, but the thing is, as we level up more, it gets a little bit more tricky to keep things balanced, because they get really good HP gains. They just don't get really good, and they get only up to 1 MP per level, and that's like every 10 levels or so. Like the max that at level 99, most the heroes can only get 30 MP-ish, and the mages and clerics get about 50 at level 99. That's why I did all that seed grinding. But anyway, here's our general stuff here. I gave the Hela's armor to Pip because he's going last always anyway, and it gives him good breath resistance, which we could use. He's also got the Ogre Shield, which will help him out some. Donk here is going to be our attack and sometimes support person. He's kind of in the middle. He's a hero. He can do a little bit of both. Squeak could be a better support than Donk can. However, I'm going to be kazapping with him because magic does really good damage against this Lodgia anyway. And I also gave him the strength seeds, which is why you see the strength discrepancy here. There's a luck discrepancy too, but it's because of the crude image. Yeah, I gave him all my strength seeds so he could have the same attack. Since I'm not giving him a Metal King sword, I'm trying to do only one weapon of the same special casino weapon per person. Besides, grinding for the whip without cheating is obnoxious, so no thank you. I mean, the Metal King sword I could do, but like that's why I only have one whip. I mean, so he has now the same attack for more strength, really. If he had the Metal King sword, he'd do even better damage, but this will also let him heal slightly better with the Miracle Sword. And then, yeah, here's all the other stats of everybody here. Now, as for the item setup, I already mentioned that Dunk has both the Ogre and Hela's armor, got the best bot gear, and of course the usual sprinkling of Yig leaves and Elfin elixirs, which just about everyone has. I do have Blizzard Blades for both Dunk and... Shit, I can't remember his name. What is it? Squeak. He's right next to me, jeez. Squeak both have Blizzard Blades, but don't use them on Lodgia. Lodgia is immune to crack, so it does less damage than if you were to use the Miracle Sword or Metal King Sword. Yeah, I did get Silver Shields, which do help a little bit more against for fire stuff. You do miss out on the ice resistance, though, which kind of sucks, but I don't know. I could use the dragon shields, but it's only 10 difference, and you'll get the healed back with sacred armor anyway. I did get a second sacred armor, so Squeak has that now too. Let's see, for Squeak, this is the best gear we can get him. Staff of Salvation to help spot heal. He also has the Stolo staff to help out with spot paralyze removal and whatnot, but he's not going to be the only one helping cure that. We'll be using a lot of wagon switching techniques here. The good news about a lot of the Pips and Conks is that they actually have a decent semi-resistance to death and paralyze, with only Monk being the only one that's completely immune. Let's see, for CD here, our Pip Mage here, they have the Sage Stone to help heal. Don't worry about the Dragon Staff. The Ionosphere, so if you run out of MP, but he shouldn't. I probably shouldn't have the Sage Stone on him. I probably should give that to Monk, in all honesty, but in fact, you know what? I'll just do that. It's probably better. It's more efficient. You don't need to, just so you know. But I was using him for helping out with healing sometimes, but you're really better off just using his MP to attack. Now, Zonk here has the Staff of Resurrection for... It's the best weapon he can get, and I had a little extra money left over, so I was like, okay, sure. That's really the only reason he has it. It's good for the oh shit button, too, if we really run out of all the leaves and whatnot. Don't worry about the Staff of Anti-Magic and all that. We're just going to be using him to use all his MP on Kaboom for a bit, and then he's done. He'll be just, like, placement fodder. And now for Tootle, Tootle's got the Meteorite Bracer, and there's a reason for that is so that they can cure multiple paralyzes if and when that happens. They have Tingle, while Monk does not. So that's what that's for. And also Staff of Salvation for spot healing and Ionosphere for attacking if necessary. But really, it's Monk and the others are just going to be coming in and out. The two healers are just going to be going in and out, like popping in and out, depending on HP and needs. So really, it's going to be... Everyone's going to be partaking in this battle unless something else happens. But yeah, that's all the items set up. That's the equipment and whatnot. I will meet you right at the beginning of the Lodgia fight, since we'd have to go through a bunch of bullshit, and you don't need to see that. So I'll see you there in a bit. Alright, it's Lodgia time. As usual, we're going to first go kill off the hero. So he's going to blow his horn and get attacked. You know what I'm actually going to do? Make him use any multiple attacks. There we go. That way he has to start fresh with us. Alright, so for starting, it's going to be attack. You don't have anything that I want you to use, so you should attack. You're going to go ahead and Kazap. And Monk's just going to start us off with a Kabuff. After the Kabuff, he's only going to be healing or popping out. And of course, we immediately get that shoved in on us. Alright, so far we're actually okay still. We're in actually survivable health. So we're just going to go ahead and do this. And we're going to Sage Stone. If it gets worse, though, we'll be switching people out. Okay, we're okay. Yeah. So Monk's gonna have to stay in for now. My test run, I was able to switch him out pretty fast, but you know, that's the thing, it was just a test run. Okay, that's not as bad. That's pretty bad. Okay, we got 2 down. Alright, so for this, it's only 2, so we're gonna go ahead and change you out for a mage. Why don't we throw in Zunk? You can get away with attacking. You are gonna go ahead and kaboom, and you can just use your Stolo Staff. Yeah, get the big damage out. That's okay, and yeah, Pip is almost always going to be immediately paralyzed. We're going to go ahead and switch you out for someone else. We'll switch CD in. You go ahead and Frizzle. This is the question here. Actually, you should not attack. You need to mid-heal. You are actually going to go ahead and heal Pip while we have you Stolo Staff. We actually have to take a round for heals. Oh, that hurts. And that's down for somebody? No, we're okay. Okay, we're actually good. And this is where we're going to change Monk out for Tootle. You guys are going to actually just go all out. And Tootle is going to use their one Omni Heal that they can use. And if we need to use it again, we're going to have to MP up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All 4. Oh, no. That's dangerous. Okay, so everybody is paralyzed, but that's okay. So what we do here is we're going to put in you. Wait, how's your HP? Your HP's good? Keep you in. CD's HP's good. Yeah, we'll put you, then you, and then Monk. Alright, for this, you just need to get Tootle out. That's okay. Alright, Tootle might go down here, but that's okay. We're going to now change you out for you, and you are going to Tingle. And there goes Tootle. Oh. You managed to survive! Good job, Tootle! Alright. That was a little More dicey than I thought it would be. We're going to now, let's see. You can stay out, you can stay out, you... We need to do heals, so I think what I'm going to do is... Yeah, I'm going to keep you in. We can't cure their paralysis right now. We need to get heals in. So, okay. You're going to attack. I'm going to have you still Kazap. You are going to mid-heal yourself, and you need to Sage Stone. This way we can get some background heals going on, too. Oh, no. Alright, now Tootle's going to probably go down. Switch him in. He'll be faster. He needs to tingle. Yeah, Tootle's down. Are you kidding me? Alright, Dunk didn't get fucked up this time. We're going to change in you. And we're in survivable HP at least. I'm going to actually have you go ahead and mid-heal Squeak. And you are going to get Squeak up. Okay. That's fine. Let's see. I'm going to have you go ahead... Oh, yeah, you don't have actually any healing. You're going to have to attack. You're going to mid-heal yourself. And you need to go ahead and still... Actually, no, this is a healing time. We need to keep healing up everybody in the back, too. We need to get some attacks in, too. Okay. But yeah, this is why I was debating on trying to get Monk or Tootle to level 40 to go ahead and get them Insulate. Now, I've done these fights without Insulate before, but still, it would be a hell of a lot easier. Okay. You need to keep attacking for now. You should mid-heal, and you need to go ahead and deparalyze Pip. And there they go again. Dunk's still around. That's okay. Us having help is pretty good. I don't think anyone else is unparalyzed at the moment. And Tootle's down. So this was definitely not my plan for how this fight was going to go. That's for sure. But we got to keep trying. Okay. That's actually not that bad. Alright, now what I'm going to do instead is we're going to do you. We're going to get a Tootle up, so I'm going to say you, then you. And this way we're in decent health at the moment. You can go ahead and just join in on the attack. You are going to revive, which means I need you to... Oh, wait, my bad. You don't need to revive, actually, then. You can just join in the attack. Sorry, I'm getting confused because, yeah, I haven't done... This was not in my practice run. Okay, that's fine. That's actually pretty good timing, too. Alright, now we could change you out for... I like CD more. Oh, CD is unparalyzed. That's good. What about Zonk? Zonk is also unparalyzed. Okay, so Tingle does reach the party. I did not know that. That is very handy. Okay, in that case, we can go ahead and throw you back in. And let me see. We want Zonk, you, and I guess you can come in. Alright, here's the plan. You need to mid-heal. I need you to do a full heal. And you are going to go ahead and throw out a Kaboom. Maybe I should have given him a mid-heal stick, too. Of course. Oh, wow. Only one. Okay, cool, cool. We're still okay. That was a wasted turn for him. Alright. You go ahead and Stolo Staff, and you are going to Kaboom. This is going to be a little longer than I thought it would be. I mean, geez. Okay, that's fine. We're in good shape. Alright, I can actually take Monk out and throw in CD. Alright, so you're going to attack. CD's going to Frizzle, and you're going to Kaboom. Oh, you're out of Kabooms now. Alright, you're now just a placeholder, so hold it. That means we could throw in Squeak instead. Let me line that up. Because Squeak can actually do decent damage. Alright, so you're going to attack and Frizzle. That's okay. Good hit! Alright, you're going to attack. I'm going to have... Yeah, I'm going to have to pop in Monk again. Let's go ahead and throw Monk in. Got to do this carefully because I've made a lot of mistakes when I was doing my practice run. Okay. That's doable. Yeah, it did help when I had CD using Sage Stone instead of Monk, so Monk could do one full heal while CD did something else. But I think we can go ahead and get away with a Frizzle here. Don't mind my voice squeaking either. Okay, that's not too bad. You guys got to attack. Okay, how many? Alright, 2 down. That's not too bad. Once again, we'll switch you out and throw in... Actually, debating this. Do I want to risk Tootle now? I don't think I want to put Tootle in. I'm going to go ahead and only do 1. So let's go ahead and throw you to you. I mean, it's not the proper order, but that's okay. You're going to go ahead and Stolo Staff. Now, here's the other thing. I didn't have to use Kazap's on Squeak. It's a shame that Donk doesn't have Kazap instead, because right now only Squeak has full heal, too, which would definitely have been helping out. But that's his only heal spell, too. And as you can see, we don't have enough. So it's like, you kind of have to, like, bargain a little bit with how you want to do this. Good hit! And he got a big heal out of that. Alright. So that Kafrizzle meant nothing. Alright, now I'm going to change you out for CD. You can get it out. And you're going to unparalyze. Of course, you're going to immediately do that. Alright, that's 3. Monk can't be paralyzed, so that's fine with me. We're going to do this now. Since you are not paralyzed, you are not paralyzed. Do I really want to have everybody out? I don't think I do. I think it'd be better... Well, Monk can stay out, but I don't want Monk damaged. So we're going to have just Squeak and Tootle out, I think. So Squeak's going to attack, and you're going to tingle everybody up. Which means that does reach everybody, apparently, as we learned. Let's see if that actually does what I think it did. Let me see. I may still need you. Okay, so now it doesn't reach. Interesting. It's weird, because I don't remember unparalyzing the others, but I'll just say, okay. Okay, that's fine. I mean, we got the same thing accomplished anyway. It's just more, like, weird that it didn't work that way. We're going to switch you out. I think we need heals. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and use Sage Stones. But yeah, our healers are working it. But if I managed to get everyone to 40, CD would have been... Oh, CD's down. Oh, CD made it. Good job, CD. I'm going to switch you out because you can't survive right now. And we're going to go ahead and have you guys attack. You're going to Sage Stone and you're going to attack. But yeah, like the things that we would have is one of the healers would have Kazing, one of the healers would have Insulate. I think Donk would learn Full Heal. I'm not sure, which would have been helpful. And I don't remember what Squeak would have learned, but essentially it all would have been pretty helpful spells. We would have got Kafrizzle from. Oh, another one. Is Squeak going to go down? Yes. All right. Time for another Tingle time. This could go really badly, though. Like, after Tootle tingles, there's a good chance that they will do this, and then Toodles gets, yeah, Toodles paralyzed. All right, you come in. I need you to stay in. You come in, and I think you are okay. Yes. All right. You... Frizzle's more powerful than your attack, so you're going to mid-heal. You need to go ahead and unparalyze Tootle while you frizzle. Of course. But only CD. That's okay. That's actually pretty good. All right. Then we got to, once again, change the party up again. Who else is paralyzed? It's you. I think it's you. Yes. Okay. So go ahead and switch in Tootle. That's okay. And now now that we're reset again, this is a little time consuming, but it's a way to use everybody, and two, to get to stay and survive. It's good that we have at least one person that's immune to this. I'm going to go ahead and Sage Stone with you, and you Frizzle. Because everyone needs a little bit of healing. Yeah, CD would have had a Frizzle, which would have been very, very helpful here. That's not that bad. I'm going to go ahead and just... Yeah, you can just do Sage Stone again. And that's it. You know, very simple. Not a problem at all. But yeah, that was a little more challenging than how my test run went. That's for sure. We might hit some of them might hit level 40 by the time we make it to Nimzo, and let's hope for that. I really would love to have Insulate for once. We will have Insulate for Estark at least this time, because god damn it, I will be leveling up even more than what I have here. Anyway, there goes Laja. Bye-bye, and I will see you at Nimzo. Alright guys, we're here at Nimzo. I may or may not have leveled up a little bit too much, but I'll be honest, there's also I did a lot of general grinding for the seeds to get through this, so I don't really feel too bad about it. Everyone's at minimum level 40, I think, except maybe like one. Yeah, like Pip, but he doesn't learn spells, so it kind of works out for him. Here's our general breakdown of levels here. I did this mostly to get everyone their spells. Donk learns full heal like I thought, so full heal. He gets to help heal out as need be. The biggest thing here is Monk learns Insulate. Insulately, whatever you want to call it. So, and that's going to change the fight big time. Like, holy crap. It's going to change it to the point where, like, things are really a lot easier and manageable, because even though we don't have multi-heal and we only have one shot of Omni-Heal, Sage Stone can mostly keep up with extra heals from either Donk or his counterpart. What is it? Squeak? Yeah, Squeak. So, Squeak didn't learn anything at level 40. He learned something at 45. I don't remember what, but eventually he can learn Oomph if we need him to, but honestly, it takes so long to get him to that level that it's just not worth it, so don't bother. Kassizzle is learned for Zonk. Not that we really care that much, but that's okay. So he is going to be somewhat useful. We got Kafrizzle for CD. That's going to be really helpful. And I ended up giving him most of my MP seeds that I had left over. So that's why he has 109 MP. Let's see. Squeak, yeah, like I mentioned, doesn't learn really anything, so don't worry about it. And Kazing is learned for Tootle here, which is good because Tootle's going to be the switch person. Someone goes down, we drop him into Kazing. If we're all getting really like hammered down too much, we pop down an Omni Heal. He can only do one Omni Heal. He needs 72 MP if we want him to do at least 2. And I'd rather actually reserve some MP for a nice revive if we need it to, even though we could substitute that with Yiggly's. Anyway, item breakdown. Once again, Pip's rocking Ogre Shield and Hela's Armor and using the Great Bow. He'll be around for most of the first phase. second phase, we're going to actually not have him in, because he does 10 damage less than the heroes, but he's also slower, so he only comes in when we need, like, someone to take some hits, really. Still reliable hitter, though. And one Yigglyph and one Elfin Elixir. He doesn't really need much, because he's so slow that usually we don't really need to rely on him for that. As for Dunk, Dunk's got the Metal King Sword, Sacred Armor, I gave him the Metal King Helm, because I usually keep him in the most anyway. And Silver Shield to help with some of the fire breath attacks. Crude Image, it's become a ritual for him. And the Blizzard Blade will be useful for the second phase, and that's where he and Squeak will be out-damaging Pip just a little bit. It's a little extra. He's got a bunch of leaves and Elfin Elixirs, and the Zenithian Sword every now and then for the last phase to get bounce off so that CD can get some Kafrizzles down. As for Monk, who is totally our MVP, I would say, because he's got Insulate and all that, we gave him the best of the best, which he still is equipped with the Gringham Whip, Flowing Dress, Hades Helm, Dark Shield. He won't be using Absorb Magic in this, though. If we didn't have Insulate, we probably need to rely on it. So, Meteorite Bracer to keep him fast and going, and I gave him the Sage Stone so he can multi-heal with Yigdoos for oh shit emergencies. Yiggleaves and Elfin Elixirs are also going to be used if needed. We might actually use like one or two, but I'll be spreading out people as needed. Zonk's going to be actually useful here. Once again, I mentioned that he has the Staff of Resurrection, but I gave him the Dragon Staff because he's otherwise not as useful, and if someone's going to go down, I'd rather Zonk go down than CD, because CD's very useful, with Zonk being somewhat useful. His Kaboom is going to be decent, Kassizzle is somewhat decent as well in the last phase, but in the beginning, we don't need any spells, we just need some breath damage, and I figured this gives him some purpose. Both my mages have the Staves of Salvation, so that way, just about, every single party member except Pip can use healing magic, or a healing item of some sort. So that way we have it nice and spread out here. And leaves and Elfin Elixirs as usual. As for CD, has the Staff of Salvation, and I also gave him a couple items just in case he runs out of MP and Elfin Elixirs, but honestly, we're not going to get to that point, so don't worry about it. Those are good for backups, because those are two of the more powerful and varied item spells that you could use. And then now we're here over at Squeak here. Squeak is similarly set up as Donk, but he'll be starting with the Miracle Sword and ending with a Blizzard Blade at the end. And only has the Great Helm instead. Otherwise, same general setup. We know, not you. And as for Tootle here, Tootle's just got the usual stuff that Monk has, except no leaves because he has Kazing, so he doesn't need it. And Elfin Elixirs if he needs to. We shouldn't need to use them, but we might get some bad luck. You never know. Also has Ionosphere for if I actually need to have him in there, and has nothing better to do, really. But that's very rare that's going to happen. I'd rather switch out Pippin whenever I need that. So that's everything. I will meet you at the fight, because it takes a ridiculously long time to start the fight from this point on. So I'll meet you there. Okay, and here we are. Now, I'm going to preface and say that, honestly, I don't think this would be possible without those MP seed farming. But if you were to try to do this without MPing up everybody, I would say your most useful people would be the two heroes, Pip and Monk. Because Monk's got enough stuff that can really keep you going. So, anyway, let's go ahead and get started here. Pip and Donk are just going to start fighting. Monk is going to go ahead and just insulate, and Zonk's not even going to wait, he's just going to go Dragon Staff. And that's why we love Insulate, because that could be all that healing could be accomplished with just a Sage Stone. So, we're just going to go ahead and keep this going on. It's going to be pretty repetitive, but it works. But yeah, like I was saying, I don't know how possible this would be without MP seeds, but it was doable, and that's what I decided to go with it. If you're once again, like, if you were going to do this though, you'd have to probably focus on just 4 of the people, and the others would just be filler. You actually don't really have much to do this. Oh no, you do. You go ahead and heal. Just keep Pip topped off. You probably want to specialize, like I mentioned though, in Pip, Donk, Squeak, and Monk. And NPCs would definitely go to Monk. Or maybe you could split like the 10. No, actually it's not even 10. I think it's like 5 free ones you can get. I'll have to double check on that, but I'm pretty sure it's like anywhere between 5 and 10 that you can get throughout the story. And maybe a couple extra if you decide to do some TNT boards. Oh, yeah, Insulate. Okay, and yeah, you gotta go back to Dragon Staff. Zonk with the Dragon Staff, as mentioned, anytime I do challenge runs and have someone with a Dragon Staff, it basically covers the regen that this form of Nimzo has, because Nimzo heals 50 every round, and the breath attacks always do a minimum of 50 something. So, we're basically pretty safe. It's his summons that might get under our skin a little, though. There they are. I was wondering where they would show up, when they would show up. I was like, they haven't really done anything. We're going to have Pip and Donk go ahead and focus on them, but Monk with his Brigham Whip's going to go ahead and do a little bit extra damage to the killing machines. Because they can hurt. I could probably throw a Kabuff to help negate some of the damage here. But, I don't see too much point in that yet. It is an option, though. Kabuff is a little less useful. Still works, I mean. But yeah, doing the damage, and yeah. Alright. I gotta get Insulate up. They should be able to survive this. Pip's mostly here for the tanking and steady damage. Donk can actually help support heal, so that kind of works for us. Go ahead and Insulate. And you go ahead and Dragon Staff. This is why we have the Meteorite Bracer on Monk. You probably don't need Pip in the way I have my party set up here. You probably could get away with just the other hero, but Pip does do more regular damage. Regular damage-wise, he's better than both of them, so... You need to heal. Yeah, it's slowly starting to get a little bit overwhelmed. I might have to have Dunk go ahead and heal Pip. Okay, Monk can get away with just doing the healing instead. Because everyone else is at decent health. So go ahead and full heal Pip. But yeah, Zonk's at least contributing this way. And I kind of like, even though he's probably the worst out of them all, because again, he only gets Kaboom and Kasizzle. That's it. It's not very useful, really, because CD has Kaboom. He doesn't have Kasizzle, but you don't really need it. You two attack, and you just keep Sage Stoning. Yeah, this form's not going to be that hard at all. We got it covered. Insulate is such a godsend. I've missed it for so long. Not having it in these fights, I've really missed it. I can't wait to see how Estark is. Estark's probably still going to be dangerous, though. I think the mages probably will be less useful than those. But we can see. Okay, you guys attack, you go back to Insulate, and you go ahead and go back on the Dragon Staff. I'm saving Zonk's MP for the last form, because I'd rather have him casting spells on that one. Go ahead and Sage Stone, keep it up. But yeah. Oop, and there we go. Okay. That's fine with me. You're down anyway. Alright, time for his final form. I'm going to go ahead and do a little fast forward on the text part here, because he talks way too slow. Yes, scream, suffering, sacrifice. Oh, we know all this. Time for him to do his Sailor Moon impression. Oh wait, never mind. That's not Sailor Moon. He's not. That's I'm thinking of Pissarro the Manslayer. He does the Sailor Moon thing with the whole rotating thing. This guy, he just goes like, "Okay, I'm transforming. Fuck you." I'm letting this part play out because it kind of feels fitting. Time for the Pips and Conks to take on Grandmaster Nimzo. And the first thing we do is change you out for Squeak. Zonk is actually not going to be very useful here, so we're actually going to switch him out and put Pip actually. I know that seems silly, but right now, Bounce is up, and we don't really want to deal with it. So we're going to go ahead and Blizzard Blade. You go ahead. You Blizzard Blade. I'm going to actually have you go ahead and Zenithian Sword start. You need to insulate, and you're going to attack for now. If we can make him use the bounce spell, that's good. Okay, that's fine. Immediately disruptive waves. Ooh. Okay, we're going to go ahead and change you out for Zonk, because I'd rather Zonk it, well, Zonked if I need him to be. We'll go ahead and have you attack. I'm actually going to have you go ahead and full heal Monk, keep him up, so he can insulate, and you are going to kaboom. Alright, bounces up. Zonk's going to be leaving. I don't want to keep him in there, even though I know disruptive waves kind of come from Donk here. I would rather not deal with it. You know, I could have you... Oh, wait, there are people hurt in the back, so we'll go ahead and Sage Stone anyway. Also, Pip is not insulated right now. Something to keep in mind. Alright, we're okay. He's disruptive waved. Let's go ahead and send you back in. I'm going to say Squeak can survive this. Probably. But I'm going to go ahead and full heal you anyway. And you kaboom. Because Magic's going to do the more damage. We don't have oomph. Alright, Insulate's going to have to go back up. One thing I could do, actually, you guys attack, is insulate some people and have them switch out. So what I could do is this. Yeah, you go ahead and kaboom again. Good damage, and there's bounce up again. Monk has nothing else to do, so I'm going to actually change you out for CD. And you two, you're going to Disruptive Wave. You are going to Insulate so CD gets it. And, do I want to risk it? No one's actually hurt, right? No. So we're going to have you use the Ionosphere. See how that works out for you. 43? Okay, that's actually not too bad for nothing. Alright, this is going to hurt. Alright. You two are going to attack. You're going to Sage Stone. You are going to actually Salvation yourself. Because we need the help. Sap sucks. Oh yeah, that hurt. You guys can attack. You're going to go ahead and full heal. And you're going to go ahead and Caprizzle. Alright, some kabooming action. That's not too bad. Bounce. Okay, CD actually could still help here, because we do need a extra healing on Monk. So let's go ahead and Sage Stone, and you're going to Salvation Monk. This is going to be the main party for this part of the fight. It's close to my normal main party too, anyway. Alright, for this... I forgot to Disruptive Wave. So we're going to go ahead and change you out and put you in instead. And you're going to attack. You're going to have to full heal yourself because you need to Sage Stone, and you're going to attack. Good. Oh, that was bad. But you guys can just keep attacking. For now, I'm just going to leave it to just attack for now. The magic would be better, but I don't feel like fighting with the kaboom at the moment yet. But yeah, as you can see, Pip just a little less damage. On Donk and Squeak's low rolls, they hit close to Pip's middling high rolls, I would say. Alright, you go ahead and Disruptive Wave, you keep Sage Stoning, and you attack. Okay, bounces down. Ow. And Insulate needs to go up, so Dunk's going to go ahead and heal. I'm going to change you out and put... Is Zonka... Does that enough MP for Kaboom? I forget. Yeah, you go ahead and full heal. I'm going to have you... No, you need to Insulate, right. And how much is Kaboom? 15. Okay, so you can't actually do it. But you can Kassizzle. So why don't you Kassizzle, and then we'll have you get you out of here. That's okay. Zonk can leave. And we can switch in CD now. You two can attack. Do you have the Sage Stone? I don't think you do, actually. Why don't you... Well, no, Kabuff's no reason to. He doesn't really have a purpose. I guess he'd just Sage Stone for the fun of it. He has no other thing to do. You know, I just thought of it. Squeak could also Kazap now. And which will do a hell of a lot more damage. We're good. Okay, you know what? Go ahead and Kazap. You attack. I want you to conserve your MP more, so keep Sage Stoning, and you can Frizzle. Yeah, when you don't have oomph, magic is amazing. Alright. We do need to Insulate. But at least he resets our defenses each time. So, you go ahead and Kazap, attack, Insulate, Kafrizzle. Yeah, Donk only has Zap, which is useful for random encounters, but that's about it. Alright, you guys attack, Sage Stone. Oh, I meant Squeak to Kazap, but that's okay. Him having some MP for full heals is not a bad idea, but Donk can cover pretty well. Okay, not too bad. Alright, this gets a little ouchies now. Alright, you go ahead and Kazap, but you are going to full heal CD. You need to Sage Stone, and you can go ahead and Kafrizzle. Because Kafrizzle out damages everybody. Everybody except Squeak. Actually, wait. Oh no, yeah, they're on par with each other. Ooh, we might actually need Toodles to come in for a full heal. Omni heal. Oh wait, nah, we shouldn't need to. How's your Kazap? You could do one more, but then you won't be able to full heal anymore. We're gonna have to do that. You're going to attack. You are literally just going to full heal yourself and say, fuck everybody else, I'm important. Alright, Insulate needs to go, but we also could use a Sage Stone. Oh, we're okay. Okay. That's the good thing about their armor, their healing thing. Yeah, you go ahead and do that. You need to Insulate, and you're going to Kafrizzle again. We're going to need to get some MP soon. We're okay still. You guys go ahead and attack. You're going to Sage Stone. I'm going to keep having you Kafrizzle. Because Donk can cover a full heal if we need him to. He's just not always fast enough. But he is decently fast compared to all the other conk. Like, Donk and Squeak are the faster of all the other classes. Alright, you only have one more Kafrizzle in you, so you're going to be using elixirs soon, CD. Really good damage, though. Alright, you have just enough for an Insulate. That's so good. Yeah, I love how cheap it is. And you go ahead and Elfin Elixir Monk. We probably won't need it because he should be almost down. Alright, that was just a Kafrizzle. That's no biggie. You guys attack. How is our HP, actually? Let me just double check. Everyone's pretty good. Okay. So you should actually play MP person for CD then. And CD is just going to go ahead and Frizzle. Because he can't Kafrizzle when he has not enough MP at the start of a round. Not bad. Okay, we're okay. Sage Stone, and go ahead and go full out Kafrizzle. Yep, there we go. We didn't even need that Elfin Elixir. So, yeah, I would say for this challenge, getting the MP Siege definitely does nerf the challenge a little bit, but it does give me some more. It makes me feel like I actually have a human party, just with slightly more limited resources in terms of MP. Because I did go wild getting all those MP seeds and such, but oof, they really did need it, and you do need the help because otherwise it's just like I'd have to level them up to 99 to get up to 50 MP max, and once they have that amount of MP, it's pretty worthless anyway. So, like they basically are just going to be doing so much damage and having so much HP, it doesn't matter. So. But anyway, I can talk more about that after we see the Estark fight. So, I guess I shall see you there. Alright guys, here is Estark. I only did one test run and I was able to beat him, but it still had a little bit of luck and things could still go wrong, so you might see a failure on this one. In any case, I'll show you the first failure if it does happen, but then I'll show you, after that I'll show you the winning strategy. But anyway, I basically just went straight from Nimzo's fight to here, minus any experience made along the way here. And our party's going to start off with our Battle Pip, Conquistador, Pip Fighter, and Conquistador. Mostly because 3 of these people know full heal, and full heal is very necessary considering we do not have any multi-heal other than the Sage Stone, and one Omni heal that we can't just keep Elfin Elixiring over and over. We also will be using our Wizpip CD sometimes, but honestly it's mostly going to be these guys because they're durable. The Wizpip is semi-durable, as long as he's not physically attacked. And it's unlikely, but we may also see Zonk and Tootle. Tootle is only going to show up when we're in deep shit. That's essentially it. They don't have full heal, they only have mid-heal and omni-heal and Kazing. And those are the only abilities that are useful really for us though, but we shouldn't want to need omni-heal. That's the big thing here. As for equipment, our Hell's Armor and Ogre Shield are going to keep Pip in the game a little bit longer against the massive breath attacks Estark does. Also has an Elfin Elixir and Yiggly for oh shit moments. Donk here is going to be our attacker and war drummer. Originally I had the war drum on CD, but the problem with that is just that CD is not durable enough to keep doing that. And we'd also have to squeeze out Pip, which means we have one other long-standing person not in here because we need the full heal peoples in here. But he also has a couple Elfin Elixirs and Yigglies for oh shit moments. The Sacred Armor and will keep him and Squeak up and going. I also gave Dunk the Metal King Armor since Squeak has the better attack. I probably should give the War Drum to Squeak instead, but it doesn't really matter. You could do it either way. Like, we could have the Sage Stone on Squeak instead. This is so Squeak, because Squeak has higher damage output, right? Yeah. So you could do that instead. I was able to do it the other way around. This always happens when I'm recording. I notice something like, oh, I could actually do this. But anyway, yeah, Squeak has the same setup as Donk, and then Monk here has his best gear he has going for him. He has one oh shit Yigdu, but his main thing is going to be using Insulate. And you might think Insulate basically nerfs this fight, but it really doesn't. If you've seen the son and daughter fight, you know that he could just Disruptive Wave one turn and then Breath Attack the next turn. That's why you want your biggest, strongest people out in front. I also have the Rebirth Stone on Monk because he's probably the most likely one to go down out of everybody, but you never know. And it's easier just to bring him back up immediately. And then we have CD here, who just has the general stuff, but Staff of Salvation to help out as well. Zonk, basically same setup, but we'll have the Dragon Staff. If he runs out of MP, it's his only thing that he can use, but he's hopefully not going to be needed for this fight. And then, same with, as Monk, we have Tootle here with the Rebirth Stone. and some elfin elixirs if need be. I'm actually going to give one extra over to you, just because I feel like it's necessary. But anyway, why don't we get the fight started, and let's see if the fight goes poorly for me this time. I was actually surprised that it went through. I thought I was going to have to grind a bit. And in fact, you might want to grind just a little bit because the two hero Pip Conks here are going to be mostly faster than Estark, but not always faster. Anyway, here we go. So you're going to fight. You can fight as well. You are going to War Drum, and you need to insulate. Immediately does that. Breath attack. Okay, he kabooms. That's not that bad. And also, it means the War Drum's going to be coming into play for Pip. Good job. Alright, so attack. You're going to Sage Stone. I could have him Kazap instead, but he has shit up, and we also want to be using his full heals. Kazap is not a bad damaging move. It just takes too much MP on it off of a healer. Anyway, for you, let's see. No one actually really I did not mean to insulate again. Oh wait, actually I did because of the disruptive wave before. Oh well. I was going to say if he doesn't have anything to do, then you full heal the lowest health person, but whatever. All right. So Sage Stone, Yiggly, not Yiggly, Drum and Insulate. Now, let me see, Disruptive Wave, nope. And okay, yeah, this is gonna hurt. Bounces off. That's nice. Okay, let's see. We're all boosted up, so I'm gonna say attack. I'm going to have you get away with Sage Stone while you go ahead and full heal... Full heal Pip, and you need to full heal yourself. It's easy to lose track of if Insulate and all the other stuff's up sometimes. Okay. Yeah, that does happen. Alright. I'm going to have you go ahead and Yiggleaf, and you are going to full heal Squeak. That's the chances these are the chances that we take sometimes. That's actually a good time for the Disruptive Wave, because it gives us a little bit of a break, and also, because Donk didn't have all the stuff that we have, gives us a chance to reapply them. Sage Stone, War Drum, Insulate. Let's go. I know that's not how you pronounce insulate. It's like insulate lay or whatever, but I just prefer to say insulate. It's just fuck that way you have to say that. Oh boy. All right. The main three are in okay stats, so you can go ahead and just keep it going while you go ahead and full heal yourself. Good damage. But yeah, this is where things are bad when they get slow. Sage Stone's gonna go off at least, but it's definitely a lot less desirable HP here. Alright, you're going to Sage Stone. I'm gonna have you attack anyway, and you're going to full heal Pip. Yeah, they are still slow, unfortunately. This might kill Donk again. Wow. I am pleasantly surprised there. But yeah, they're not always faster, and that's the issue here. I am going to, let's see. You still need a Sage Stone, which means I'm going to have you go ahead and full heal yourself, and you go ahead and full heal Donk. Alright, squeaked it in there. But yeah, I would say definitely get your heroes probably a few levels higher to get their agility up, because they definitely need it. Oh, hey, you guys can actually go ahead and just attack while he full heals himself. Not many opportunities for that. Blizzard Blades work on him because it's still, even though he resists crack by 20%, I think, it's still more damage than they would do with like the Metal King Sword or Miracle Sword. So Blizzard Blades are better. You should Sage Stone, you should attack, and you should full heal. There will be a time where we have to switch in CD And that's usually when too many people are down by too much HP, and that's when you have to throw in some other people to kind of absorb it. But anyway, Disruptive Wave just went. So let's see. Sage Stone, War Drum. The Sage Stone's mostly to heal himself, to be honest, but that's fine. And you need to insulate. Yeah, I would say with this party, the limited MP is a little bad. Also, the lack of multi-heal really is hurting us, but Insulate makes up for it a lot. Alright. You guys can attack. Actually, you have to Sage Stone. You can attack. And you are going to full heal Dunk, because we should be okay, but things could go bad. If he Disruptive Waves and then uses a Breath Attack, it's usually about the same as if he did 2 Breath Attacks with Insulate, so it's not too big of a deal when that happens. Usually, not always. Go ahead and Sage Stone. I'm gonna have him full heal himself, and you're gonna full heal yourself. Yeah, this may kill Squeak. Oh, nope, we're okay. Oh, good time for a slow full heal, though, actually. Because then Squeak's gonna be fresh for the next one. Alright, and Donk is in mostly safe health here, so we'll go ahead and do this. You actually, though, have to full heal instead of Sage Stone, because he's going to War Drum, and you need to Insulate. We're gonna have to use Elfin Elixir soon, too. That's okay. Insulate's up, and that's okay as well. We could Sage Stone in. Okay. Not bad. Go ahead and Sage Stone. I'm gonna have you attack, and I think Pip will survive better than Dunk, so I'm gonna go ahead and full heal Dunk. Only because Pip, I think, has better resistances on him. The boom kind of goes through those resistances, though. Alright, things seem to work out there, mostly, but Pip may die this time. Maybe. So, let's see. Pip's gonna attack. We should not need to Sage Stone. You should full heal. You should War Drum, and you should Insulate. Actually, I would rather... This is actually one of those rough things, and this is where I'm going to go ahead and throw CD in, because it's hard to judge if Pip's going to survive that. So instead, we're going to do this, and have you just Sage Stone, you go ahead and War Drum, you Insulate, and you can go ahead and Kafrizzle. And Pip's going to get healed in the background for now. Alright, Insulate's up. That's not too bad. Alright, that's not too bad either. We have to do exactly the same thing. It's Sage Stone, War Drum, Insulate, and Kafrizzle. Yeah, CD might help out with a mid-heal with his staff, too, if needed. Okay. Alright. Just a little bit of ouch damage there. Okay. So, let's see. You need to Sage Stone. I'm gonna have you attack. You're going to full heal. And I'm gonna have you Kafrizzle. CD might die, but it's not a big deal. This is where it gets a little risky. Yep. We don't have an Insulate right now. Alright, so this is what's going to happen. You are going to Elfin Elixir, Monk. You are going to War Drum. You, since you can't use Insulate, you are going to Yigdu, and you are going to Kafrizzle. If he double breaths, CD's down, which is not a big deal. But, yeah, we don't have Insulate at the moment. Hopefully he'll Disruptive Wave instead. Nope, that's going to hurt. Alright. You have to Sage Stone. You are going to actually just do a full heal on Monk, because Monk's got to Insulate, and you're just going to Kafrizzle anyway. Insulate's down again, which means Monk's probably dead. Oh, no, he's not. Okay. Very good. Okay, that worked out better than expected. You need to keep Sage Stoning. War Drum's down, right? Yeah, go ahead and... Yeah, go ahead and War Drum. You need to insulate, and you're going to Kafrizzle. Pip's probably at full HP now, so if CD needs to leave, we have a replacement for him. Zonk can also come in too, instead, just use Kaboom a couple times. Alright. Alright, we have to insulate yet again, that's fine. Go ahead. Whoa. Sage Stone, don't attack, man. Yes, you can go ahead and get away with that still, because you need to insulate, and you're going to Kafrizzle. Kafrizzle does more damage than physical attacks, by the way, so you're better off just blasting those Kafrizzles out. Alright, Insulate is down, and so is the other things. If he just is stuck in this loop, that's okay with us. You are actually going to full heal CD instead. You're going to War Drum, you're going to Insulate, you're going to Kafrizzle. CD might still die, but that's okay. Disruptive Wave again. There goes CD. That's okay. Yeah, I figured as much that would happen. But we're in mostly okay spirits here, so I'm actually not going to bother reviving him for now. We're going to just go through with you guys again, since Insulate's down anyway. The only thing is Pip doesn't have the attack up, but that's not the end of the world. I'm going to actually have you go ahead and attack, and you need to Insulate again. See, that kind of evens things out again anyway. That said, this hurts. Alright. You're going to attack. You guys need to full heal yourselves. And you're going to Insulate. But yeah, if he's stuck on Disruptive Wave, that's not a big deal. It's good to make him just keep Disruptive Waving. It does kind of throw us off a little, though. Alright. Attack, you can go back to Sage Stoning and War Drumming, and you need to Insulate. But we will need a full heal on Monk soon. Okay, up to 70 damage. Okay. We're okay. We're alright. We're alright. Go ahead and keep Sage Stoning. You can attack, and you are going to full heal yourself. Yeah, if Pip gets down again, we're going to go ahead and... We're okay. Oh, you missed. We're going to go ahead and switch in Zonk instead. And if things get really bad, we'll have to switch in Tootle. Also, these names are very weird for me to be doing. Alright, full heal Pip, because Pip, if you're slow, it's okay. Pip should survive. Squeak's going to attack while you full heal Squeak. That's not bad. Yeah, Kaboom is annoying because we don't have a resistance for it, but it also is doing about the same amount of damage as the breath weapon when Insulate's up, so it ends up being okay. Okay, you're going to attack, and you're going to go ahead and full heal yourself. Monk essentially full heals whoever has the lowest HP, unless it's a middling HP. Alright, Donka, you're going to have to full heal yourself, which means you may die here. Let's see. Because you can't Sage Stone, so you're going to go ahead and full heal yourself. Actually, Nah, Sage Stone, you full heal. Not that they have any better speed or whatever, so you can Insulate. Because with luck, that Sage Stone will be enough if... Okay, Squeak was fast enough. Good, good. Oh, there goes Pip. Jeez. That's okay, though. You go ahead and do the revive, because you're usually the healer anyway. Let's see. War Drum won't really matter here. Just attack. Any Elfin Elixirs needed? Oh, this is tough. Actually, oh, wait. Better idea here. Hold up. If we're going to revive, we're better off reviving CD. So why don't you go ahead and do the revive here. You can do the drum now, and you're going to insulate... I don't think it'll hit CD anyway. You could attack. Actually, you know what? This is where defending is actually pretty useful. Because this way CD Monk doesn't have to worry about taking too much damage here. Okay. You are going to full heal yourself. Now you can throw out your insulate. Everyone else's was insulated up anyway, but this is going to cover CD at least. That was risky. You are going to Sage Stone. You need to attack. Go ahead and full heal Dunk and get your Alaska Frizzle out. And okay. Okay, that's okay. That's all good stuff there. Alright, CD's gonna Frizzle after this, so we're gonna have you Sage Stone. Attack. Yeah, go ahead and... mid-heal would actually work there, too. Ooh, that's tough. I'm going to full heal Dunk instead, because he's about to go anyway. So why don't we go ahead and just use Frizzle. It's still good damage. Ooh. Not bad time for Sage Stone, anyway. Alright. Unnecessary to have you here. Let's throw in Zonk instead. You need to Sage Stone, you need to War Drum. Oh, no you don't. You need to full heal Monk. Monk might die still, though. But you War Drum, so you can insulate, and you are going to kaboom. Alright, there go all our buffs, and then Cold Breath. Oh, no, kaboom. Kaboom's not too bad. Yeah, Zonk is a lot slower than CD. That was 120. Okay, Sage Stone, War Drum, Insulate. What's Kasizzle like? Because Kaboom, I think, is only a little bit more damage. Okay, that's not too bad. That's 100. Alright, that actually conserves MP better. So we'll go ahead and just Kasizzle instead of Kaboom. Kaboom does like 30 or more damage, but costs a lot more MP. You need to Sage Stone attack. You are going to full heal yourself. Because, yeah, what? Kasizzle's 10, that's 15? Yeah, go ahead and do one more. Okay, not bad, and now our buffs are down. Okay. Let's see, you don't need a Sage Stone this time. Yeah, why don't you go ahead and full heal Zonk then? You go ahead and War Drum. Insulate. Yeah, just Kasizzle. Again, it's only a little bit less damage. Kaboom is stronger than a single attack, though. Okay. Now you need to Sage Stone. You can attack. You are going to full heal Zonk while he gets his last Kasizzle out. Okay. We're probably going to need to bring Pip in. Ooh, wow. Donk, jeez. Annihilated here. In that case, you're going to attack. Why don't you Elfin Elixir yourself? I know it's a little bit of a waste, but we need you to keep your MP tip-top. And you could play Revive. Because he's probably going to be slow. Damn. Alright, let's change you out. Should I bring in Tootle? Tootle will only be able to revive or Omni heal, really. But we could probably use an Omni heal, but he's going to be slower. That's the problem. Nah. Let's not do that. I'm going to bring back CD in, because CD's got HP again. And we're gonna go with, let's see, you just got revived. Why don't you, you're gonna full heal Squeak. Squeak's going to, ooh. Yeah, Monk might die here, but we're gonna go ahead and insulate. And we're gonna have you go ahead and just Frizzle. I was gonna give himself an Elfin Elixir instead. But it's some damage at least. This is getting tricky though. Insulate is up, we're okay. Alright. Sage Stone, attack. You're going to full heal CD. CD is going to Elfin Elixir themselves. We should almost be there too. Okay. Not too bad. A little bad. Alright, Sage Stone, Drum, Insulate, and back to the big Kerfrizzle. So yeah, things definitely are getting a little more dicier than my test run. Alright, Monk's gonna have to full heal himself, but that's not too bad. Go ahead and Sage Stone. You're going to attack, full heal, and Kerfrizzle. Come on, you should almost be down, man. Ugh. Feels like we're getting close, but and then it's like, nope, not yet. He doesn't have any passive healing or anything either. Let's see. Oh, no. You Sage Stone. You're going to attack. You're going to full heal CD. And CD, just Kerfrizzle. It's a shame we don't have, like, the agility ring in this game. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's a bit of a slog, but we get a little bit of use of everybody with one oh shit button person. when in Tootle, anyway. But I'm glad we got through that. And I got to do the Pip and Conk challenge. It's really just more like, hey, limited MP with very specific skills run. They're very much like humans. Just, you know, don't have as many powerful equipment options. Well, is that true? I'm not sure. Either way, I was able to appreciate this run, even though, again, I had to farm those MP seeds to make this work. It's probably not really a challenge that is easily doable on the DS without over-leveling, but it is still doable. That's the point. It's also a good way to knock out a bunch of monster companions at once, since I'm trying to get through one of every monster companion in a run. But anyway, that's it for this run, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't know what I'm going to be doing next. It might be a Dragon Quest IV run. I'm not sure yet. Either way, I'll see you next time. If you have any ideas, though, by all means, always, please, post a comment. Give me some ideas. I wouldn't mind trying something different. Have a good one.